And it begins. Finals for the North American Total War Arena Tournament.
Yes, gonna do the introduction again, but yeah, NUBTZU so far undefeated. Late Nights Team 2 won 2-1 in the semi-final against SUNTZU, and both teams made their way up to the final. Someone please be here.
There we go. Alright, don't cross your fingers. Energy, send your energy. Okay.
I don't think he's here. The energy didn't help. I don't know, I think they said they're just gonna play it through.
Yeah.
Capture the enemy base or kill.
Alright,
So
hopefully
someone is just going to control the disconnect.
Alright, let's see how this turns out. Looks like Late Nights are going to be pushing up ahead in the mid. Cardinals going to be scouting out.
Yeah, they are playing it through. He is disconnected, so someone is just going to have really good
The
micro.
enemy has drawn first blood.
That's right. That's unfortunate. I mean, that does kind of handicap NUBTZU, but NUBTZU's been showing some pretty good strategies here. I'm fairly sure they can hold their own with one disconnect.
It is going to be problematic there because of all the light RT and heavy RT, which requires a very coordinated push. So I'm having to micro 6 units. It is going to be hard for him.
Right, and looks like they got the elephant scouting out some vision there. That's actually a pretty good idea there for Rainfire, helping Willow Nuke get the first shots.
Well, we'll see if
Already
he gets
is.
through the back. That's some nice damage there.
Ooh, already is set up. Looks like they're both teams are going to be setting up pretty good defensive structures here. Not sure which teams are going to push quite yet.
Yeah, NUBTZU is being set up quite defensively. Not pushing yet, even though they definitely have to.
Looks like we do have sort of a Mexican standoff here. Cardinals trying to get a scout vision here on the tower for NUBTZU. NUBTZU is going to be pushing on that western flank.
As transitioning to the middle with his cavalry, trying to scout for his own slingers. We have very limited cavalry force, that's not very quick, so we're gonna struggle with that. Trying to coordinate the push from both sides. But they are under pressure because of all the artillery units on the enemy team.
That's right. Looks like Late Nights are catching on to what NUBTZU's doing on the top flank there on the west side. They're going to set up and prepare defense for them.
The Singers are there, they're gonna have a nice angle. Elephants is also being spotted, so it can delay the enemy team for quite a long time. They don't have anything really to deal with that. Well, they have barbarian archers. This elephant is not going to die anytime soon.
And it looks like Late Nights are trying to regroup. Oh, they're firing at NUBTZU here. NUBTZU's taking a little bit of damage there. SUNTZU scoping out the RD positions.
Yeah, now they're stuck in the river and the mud, so they're very slow to catch up. Late Night is getting some free shots into NUBTZU. Spotted artillery though.
Cav is putting the pressure on Willow Nuke here. They're going to push back, try and get a better defensive position.
Yeah, the Salas needs to get on top of that heavy artillery as soon as possible. He has that nice rock that will protect him from artillery fire, then he can just pick up from behind it and even kill the target.
SUNTZU is going to charge. Spears are failing.
He's not. He's
Are they
actually
not?
focusing on him slingers instead of arty.
Oh, that's right.
That's just a target prioritization.
Looks like Willow will be hiding under the Testudo, getting advantage over Desolus.
Yeah, meanwhile, no one in Spear got the RDing with that elephant, but it delays them for a very long time.
Very good play there by Willow Nuke there, blocking SUNTZU's attempt to get in there with the Cav.
Yeah, and meanwhile, battle in the middle is going on in full gear. Evil Enosh actually got caught out. He has scout troops to protect him. They're using Salmon's heavy infantry to come in, but that's too late.
It's a pretty good catch by Cardinal. SUNTZU trying to push him off here. We'll see
Enosh is very
how
close
this
to artillery position. few steps and he's gonna be in range, able to kill that arty in a few seconds. Just 1 or 2 volleys will do it.
Late Knights do seem
But
like
he's not doing
you're...
it for some reason.
Ooh. Yeah, this range fight is pretty intense here on the western or eastern side. Late Knights are struggling in the center, however, on the east side they do seem to be getting the upper hand. Those in the north are struggling to regroup. Looks like this is a very
almost charged the infantry through stakes. The last second catch on that. The Stingers are down. Now they're pushing the heavy artillery position, but it's getting out there.
Our base is under
Has
attack.
the charge. Also
Cardinal
getting
blocking
slightly
capture.
into that infantry. NUBTZU is coming in, trying to block it as well. Yeah, they managed to cut it off. They may just catch it. They dealt with the elf on the right flank as well. I didn't lose that much, but they lost a lot of time there.
Pretty good positioning there by Cardinal. He's actually able to catch the jabs, although now he's being harassed by that cav. Ankle C is out in the open, so he's going to try to protect.
Also trying to line up a charge, providing pressure so that NUBTZU can actually, no one can actually catch up. Didn't manage to. And NUBTZU also has to pull back for some reason. Scared of pikes, I guess. Heavy artillery has been caught out and dealt with, so that's good news for Team NUBTZU, but they're losing heavily in terms of HP. That battle in the middle has been absolutely lost. I think that's just due to wrong target prioritization. And they dealt with heavy artillery though, with using javelin.
Pretty good push here.
No one just ran into pikes with his archers, so that's just so wrong. Spear God will find a recharge now. And Uncle actually isn't in pike phalanx, so he'll suffer for that. Cap is going quite strong. That's just one unit that will leave the base now, so they're not really pushing that cap strategy. Or they actually didn't leave the cap yet. Uncle is in trouble. Spear God trying to find a charge in there. I guess it's off cooldown.
Looks like Cardinal might try and go decap.
Yeah, that's in the cavalry. It has to avoid the spikes, which is kind of easy.
And looks like Ankle was able to decap Salmon there. Although now he does have to suit up, so I won't be able to harass him too much.
I wonder if no one will go for stakes. That would be a nice meme. Not really. Just going up there with focus fire. Trying to get that light arty that they don't see.
Ankle C, it looks like he is going to be taken out here.
Yes,
he's trying to get out.
They spotted light arty again, but there's nothing there close enough to punish it. 2 elephants still alive on the side of Rainfire, and cavalry doesn't look really... oh, not cavalry. Javelin don't really look very alive on the side of NUBTZU. The only thing they have is some archers, which is not going to be enough against everything that Late Knights have.
That's right, Pikes are chasing the elephants. Rainfire is trying to get as much vision as he can, and he's actually doing a pretty good job. Able to get targets there for that light arty placement with Rumpel. Light arty is, oh my god, 2 directions going into that big group right there, moving up. Spear God looks like he's going to be pushed forward with the archers right behind.
Hazuberry escaping that discharge, playing with it, for it a little bit. Being cut out. Archers now in the range of Fire Phoenix Light Arty, shooting it. But they're into stu though, so... And you cannot kill damage Light Arty unless you kill it entirely.
That's right.
Just
up
like
on
elephants. Hazel may find a good recharge in there if he even fancies that. And looks like he doesn't really. And now NUBTZU team can find itself pinned down in the forest.
Cardinal's able to get in there, find the spot, get in the archers. Very good move there by Cardinal, hiding in the stakes. Very good move. This is putting a lot of pressure here on NUBTZU. We'll see how they can do in the forest.
Yeah, hiding behind the stakes seems like a very good move.
The elephants are having trouble maneuvering. I'm not sure if NUBTZU will try to pressure the elephants with the pikes. But it looks like they're focused on that hill, trying to chase Rumpel out of the forest. And Rumpel's coming back in for two flanks here.
SUNTZU cannot stay in the forest because of that elephant pressure, just that alone.
Rumpel baited the pikes.
Arty. Well, they would actually like to stay there and finish that light arty, but they just can't. Protected by the studio, being pushed back by that elephant.
Alright, Rumpel was able to do some damage, but the pikes are down on Rumpel. He's going to take a lot of damage.
Spirit actually charging through stakes just to disable that testudo, so that archers are almost dead anyway, so that they can get some damage onto those Sniggers and light arty.
That's right, and looks like Rumpel is getting chewed up here by the pikes. His other unit looks like to be wiping the last of the swordsmen. He might need to put pressure on those pikes if he wants to save that last unit, although I don't think he'll make it in time.
Those pikes are doing well so far. The wonder if they manage to turn around. They actually left phalanx formation, now running away with break ranks, so they should be fine.
This is where they finish Rumpel. Pikes are down. Cardinal's going to come around. He might put pressure on the rear. And this is where he hits them in the rear. Will they turn or will they continue? Looks like they're going to slowly back out. He might break in time. They might be able to save Rumpel here. And he is broken.
Yeah.
I think that's it for NUBTZU.
Well, these pikes were the only saving grace, if there was ever any. So now that's done, and that should be a win for late nights.
First round going to late nights. Cardinal's trying to escape the cavalry there. He was able to get out. He's charging the infantry. Nope, it's bait. He's waiting for Cardinal to come back. Archers are now firing on the cav. At this point, it is pretty much mopping up what's left. Still very close. 100-point lead. Just about. Cav is chasing the light arty. You might be able to catch him. Volodnik was able to get in position. Now the archers are putting pressure. I guess these slingers are putting pressure on the cav. Pikes are chasing rainfire here. Will they be able to catch him? Quite possibly. Oh, light arty is firing on the pikes. Though we do have to take into account they did have a disconnect, so it is a hard controlling 6 units, so that is an advantage. So I mean, how often can we really reconnect each match? I mean, hopefully these issues are taken care of. It might be some network bug. I'm not even sure.
Well, I don't know either. But let's just leave this battle since it's over.
Yeah. All right. First round goes to late nights. And I believe Rubicon was NUBTZU's first pick. This next pick will go to late nights. Very good plays. Yeah, we do see a complaint about the stakes. Now for this tournament, this is the first NA tournament, and we've had help from SUNTZU, we've had help from Mythofear, Eco, all the streamers, they've helped out. Arclinon has put in his word with Rome and Ronan from Arc Strategy. So we're trying to take as much input as we can, laying the foundation for future tournaments. If stakes are actually voted against for the next tournament, then yeah, we can see those going away for the next tournament. Hoping this is a good start for the NA tournaments and eventually for global tournaments, so we can have all regions play together. Alright, looks like people are starting to quit out here. Just look at the scores. Rossi with the lead for MVP on late nights. NUBTZU with MVP for NUBTZU.
We've got an MVP vote going.
That's right. Alright. Alright. Rainfire with the defense points, Cardinal with the support. And Rainfire, okay, this works out. Alright, I'm gonna make the next lobby.